the sky-high world of America's future skyline, where towering giants pierce the clouds and redefine cityscapes. We're talking about super-tall skyscrapers, the marvels of modern architecture that are reshaping the landscapes of cities across the Americas. But hold on a sec. Why the rush for these colossal structures when office spaces are still echoing with emptiness post-COVID? Let's unravel this mystery as we take a peek at 10 of the most jaw-dropping new supertalls on the horizon. First stop, Seattle, where the skyline is about to get a serious makeover with the 4C Tower. This behemoth, also known as 4th and Columbia, has been in the works since 2015, when developers snagged a plot of land for a cool $48 million. Originally planned to soar a dizzying 102 stories into the heavens, the project faced some turbulence, leading to a series of redesigns. From potential air traffic disruptions to pandemic-inspired mid-air parks, the journey of the 4C has been nothing short of a roller coaster. Fast forward to 2022, and the Seattle Tower, as it's now called, has settled on a design by Skidmore, Owings & Merrill. Standing tall at 310 meters with 91 stories, it's shaping up to be a skyline stunner. While construction hasn't kicked off yet, one thing's for sure, those views from the top are going to be worth the wait. But wait, the super-tall fever isn't confined to the Pacific Northwest. Down in Texas, Austin is gearing up for its own sky-high spectacle with the Waterline. Set to claim the title of Austin's tallest upon completion in 2026, this architectural marvel by Cone Peterson Fox will tower at 311 meters, just edging out the competition by a hair's breadth. Get ready to tilt your head back and marvel at the sight as the Waterline dominates the Texas skyline. And these are just the tip of the skyscraper iceberg, folks. From New York to Los Angeles, cities across the Americas are reaching for the stars with their ambitious architectural endeavors. So why the mad dash for the sky? It's not just about height, it's about making a statement, pushing boundaries, and redefining what's possible. In a world where remote work is on the rise and urban landscapes are evolving, these skyscrapers aren't just buildings. They're symbols of resilience, innovation, and the human spirit's unyielding quest for progress. So next time you find yourself gazing up at the towering giants that punctuate our city skylines, remember, the sky's the limit, but our ambition knows no bounds. This architectural marvel has been a hot topic since rumors and renderings started swirling back in 2020. And let me tell you, the hype is real. Picture this: sleek steel, shimmering glass, and warm textures seamlessly blending with the natural beauty of Austin's landscape. Floor-to-ceiling windows offer breathtaking views, while sculptural columns pay homage to the city's unique tree species. But here's the kicker. Beyond its stunning design, the Waterline is all about community. With a pledge of $1 million towards the Waterloo Greenway project, this tower isn't just a building, it's a symbol of giving back to the city it calls home. And let's not forget those panoramic views of the Colorado River from its staggering height of 311 meters. Construction is well underway, with the tower's core already rising from its spot near Waller Creek, Austin. Get ready to reach for the sky. Designed by the brilliant minds at Seeger Suarez Architects and Carlos Ott, this hotel isn't just defying gravity. It's rewriting the rules of Miami's skyline. But building tall in Miami isn't a walk in the park. With water lurking nearby and strong sea winds to contend with, construction here is no joke. But fear not, because the developers have pulled out all of the stops. Using a special technique called deep soil mixing, they're ensuring a sturdy foundation that can withstand anything Mother Nature throws its way. With a completion date set for 2026 or 2027, the Waldorf Astoria Miami is set to redefine luxury living in the Sunshine State. The rise of these giants, it's an intriguing phenomenon, considering the real estate market for office skyscrapers is still grappling with the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. Add to that the spike in interest rates between 2022 and 2023, and you've got a recipe for some cautious investors. But here's the twist. Top-tier skyscrapers seem to be holding their own. Reports from real estate developers suggest that modern luxurious skyscrapers are still in high demand and selling like hotcakes. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. But it's not just about economics. It's about making a statement. Super tall skyscrapers are more than just buildings. They're symbols of progress, power, and prosperity. They elevate cities to a whole new level, attracting big business, investments, and even tourism. So it's no surprise that cities are clamoring to join the elite club of skyline stunners. Case in point, Monterrey, Mexico, home to the awe-inspiring Torre Rise skyscraper. Nestled in a city bustling with growth and economic prowess, this skyscraper is set to become South America's tallest if it reaches its dizzying height of 475 meters by 2026. With a breathtaking spire that seems to touch the heavens, the Rise promises unparalleled views of Monterrey from its sky-high deck. and with a sleek, uniform design and every amenity imaginable, it's shaping up to be a true masterpiece of modern architecture. Keep your eyes peeled for updates on this mesmerizing project. We'll be following its progress every step of the way. But not all skyscrapers are born out of necessity. Take JP Morgan's environmentally friendly Colossus at 270 Park Avenue in New York, for example. This towering behemoth isn't just about fighting overcrowding, it's about making a statement. And boy, is it making one. Construction on this green marvel continues to astound passers-by, showcasing the intersection of innovation and sustainability in the heart of the Big Apple. What's driving the rise of these sky-high wonders? Despite challenges in the real estate market and a surge in interest rates, it seems that top-tier skyscrapers are still standing tall. Why, you ask? Well, besides being economic powerhouses, they're symbols of progress, innovation, and prosperity. They elevate cities to new heights, both literally and metaphorically, and attract big business, investments, and even tourism. Take, for example, the environmentally conscious marvel rising in the heart of New York City. This eco-friendly Colossus is setting new standards for sustainability, with zero carbon emissions and futuristic technology that prioritizes health and well-being. From improved air quality to circadian lighting, this skyscraper is paving the way for a greener future. And let's not forget its commitment to recycling and reuse, with 97% of waste from its predecessor repurposed for its construction. It's a true testament to New York's green policies and a shining example of what's possible when innovation meets sustainability. And just down the street, another iconic skyscraper is taking shape, the Commodore Project. Designed to harmonize with the historic Grand Central Terminal, this towering masterpiece has sparked quite the debate. While some praise its modern design and potential for revitalizing the area, others worry it may overshadow its iconic neighbor and alter the skyline of Midtown Manhattan. But love it or hate it, one thing's for sure, the Commodore is here to stay, and once completed, it will leave an indelible mark on the iconic Manhattan skyline. But our journey doesn't stop there. Let's head north to the vibrant city of Toronto, where the skyline is about to undergo a major transformation. From the sleek modern lines of the Pinnacle One Yonge Towers to the avant-garde design of the Forma Towers masterminded by the legendary Frank Gehry, Toronto is redefining what it means to reach for the sky. With each tower boasting unique features and amenities, they're not just buildings, they're communities in the making, fostering connections and bringing people together. But it's not all smooth sailing in the world of skyscrapers. Take the one in Toronto, for example. While its ambition knows no bounds, financial troubles have cast a shadow over its future. From lawsuits to debt defaults, the road to completion has been anything but easy. But despite the setbacks, developers remain committed to seeing their vision through. And with a little perseverance, the one may yet become a reality. We've got the Forma Towers, the brainchild of legendary architect Frank Gehry himself. These stunning Supertalls located in the heart of Toronto are set to become iconic symbols of the city's evolution into a world-class metropolis. With their sleek design and innovative use of light, the Forma Towers aren't just buildings, they're works of art. And while their journey to fruition hasn't been without its twists and turns, one thing's for sure. When these beauties are completed in 2028, they'll be a sight to behold. But Toronto isn't the only city getting a sky-high makeover. Over in Chicago, the Tribune East Tower is set to soar to new heights at 421 North Michigan Avenue. With its sleek glass facade and gold-colored vertical fins, this Supertall is a stunning addition to the Windy City's iconic skyline. And while rumors of its demise have circulated, recent optimism suggests that construction may finally kick off in February 2024. Will it ever reach completion? Only time will tell. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. A new generation of Supertalls is emerging across the Americas, each one pushing the boundaries of architecture and design. But what do you think? Would you want one of these towering giants in your city? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. The heart of one of the most barren and desolate places on Earth, the Atacama Desert in Chile. But hold on to your cosmic hats, because amidst the stark emptiness of this otherworldly landscape, something truly extraordinary is taking shape. The construction of Earth's mightiest eye into the universe, the $2 billion behemoth known as the Extremely Large Telescope, or ELT. But why, you may ask, would anyone choose such an inhospitable locale for such a monumental endeavor? Well, dear viewers, it's precisely because of its inhospitability that the Atacama Desert was selected. You see, this place isn't just dry, it's bone dry, with less moisture than your Aunt Mabel's desert pie on a hot summer's day. And that's exactly what makes it perfect for peering deep into the cosmos. Perched atop the lofty peaks of Cerro Amazonas, standing tall at a dizzying altitude of 3,000 meters, The ELT stands as a beacon of human ingenuity in the face of nature's harshest elements. Situated at a staggering 1,300 kilometers away from the bustling streets of Santiago, the capital of Chile, and a further 130 kilometers from the nearest town, Supertall, getting here isn't a walk in the park. It's more like a lunar rover expedition across an alien landscape, nestled snugly between the mighty Andes and the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. And if you think this is just some isolated outpost in the cosmic wilderness, think again. The ELT's not-so-distant cousin, the Very Large Telescope, or VLT, is already calling this cosmic desert home, just a stone's throw away. And with both telescopes falling under the watchful eye of the European Southern Observatory, Chile is quickly becoming the go-to destination for astronomers from all corners of the globe. From probing the atmospheres of distant exoplanets for signs of life, to unraveling the mysteries of the early universe, the ELT is poised to rewrite the cosmic playbook. And with its cutting-edge adaptive optics system, it can even compensate for the blurring effects of Earth's pesky atmosphere, delivering images sharper than a cosmic razor blade. Now picture this. We're venturing into one of the most unforgiving landscapes on our planet, the barren desert of the Atacama, nestled in Chile. It's a place where the human presence is scarce, but where dreams of cosmic discovery are abundant. Here, against the backdrop of the rugged terrain, a team of dedicated individuals is hard at work, piecing together an engineering marvel that's set to redefine our understanding of the cosmos. Welcome to the Atacama Desert, where the stage is set for the birth of the extremely large telescope, fondly known as the ELT. This mammoth of a telescope is perched atop Cerro Armazones, standing tall at a staggering altitude of 3,000 meters. That's like reaching for the stars themselves. But wait, there's more. Situated far from the glow of city lights, the ELT remains untouched by pesky light pollution, giving astronomers a front-row seat to the wonders of the universe. It's like having a VIP pass to the greatest cosmic show on Earth. And with its older sibling, the Very Large Telescope, just a stone's throw away, Chile is quickly cementing its status as the ultimate playground for stargazers worldwide. But who's the brains behind this celestial spectacle, you ask? Enter the European Southern Observatory, a powerhouse organization uniting 16 European nations alongside Australia and, of course, Chile. These cosmic trailblazers are on a mission to push the boundaries of astronomical discovery, and boy are they delivering. With a budget that would make even Elon Musk do a double take, over $2 billion, folks, the ELT is a testament to human ingenuity and our insatiable thirst for knowledge. Now, rewind back to 2010, when the seeds of this astronomical endeavor were first planted. Fast forward to today, and we're witnessing history in the making as construction on the ELT kicks into high gear. But hey, better late than never, right? While the original service commencement was slated for 2018, we all know that greatness takes time, and in this case, a whole lot of it. Now let's talk timelines, folks. While the original operational date got a little cosmic shuffle, the countdown to greatness is still on. With a new target set for as early as 2028, the race to unveil the secrets of the universe is officially underway. And guess what? As of July 11, 2023, we've hit a major milestone. Construction has officially reached the halfway mark. But buckle up, because we're just getting started. So how do you kick off the construction of something this monumental? Well, you don't just lay down a fancy foundation stone, you go big. And by big, I mean explosives big. That's right, we're talking about leveling the summit of the revered Armazones Mountain to make way for the observatory of our dreams. It's a process that kicked off back in 2014, with a whopping 220,000 cubic meters of rock blasted away to create a level playing field. Talk about making room for greatness. Now, picture this. A vast platform stretching 50 meters wide and 300 meters long, serving as the canvas for our cosmic masterpiece. And from that solid foundation, a workforce of dedicated individuals, ranging from 160 to 220 strong, has been working tirelessly day in and day out to bring this vision to life. Let me tell you, folks, they're not just contending with your average work conditions. We're talking extreme desert heat and rapid dehydration. It's a challenge that requires gallons of water and some serious UV protection. But hey, nothing worth building ever came easy, right? But wait, there's more. Picture a colossal dome rising from the desert floor, a true testament to human engineering prowess. Standing 88 meters wide and 80 meters tall, this ain't your grandma's backyard gazebo. We're talking about a structure that puts the Statue of Liberty to shame and then some. And get this, the sheer weight of this behemoth? A staggering 6,100 tons, with doors that weigh a cool 400 tons each. Talk about heavy lifting. But it's not just about the size, it's about functionality too. With a 360-degree slide mechanism that allows astronomers to point their telescopes towards any corner of the starry sky, this mega telescope is a game-changer in every sense of the word. And to top it all off, we've got a photovoltaic power plant on standby, ready to keep things running smoothly and safely even in the face of seismic risks. But let's not forget the heart of this cosmic cathedral, the telescope itself. Equipped with 5 colossal mirrors that'll capture the faintest whispers of light from the far reaches of the universe, this is where the real magic happens. It's a tool that'll unlock the mysteries of our existence and pave the way for humanity's next great adventure, the quest to understand our place in the cosmos. Picture this: nestled amidst the rugged terrain of Chile's Atacama Desert, a team of intrepid explorers is hard at work crafting a technological marvel that's set to revolutionize our understanding of the universe. Meet the Extremely Large Telescope, or ELT for short, a beast of a telescope perched atop Cerro Amazonas, standing proud at a breathtaking altitude of 3,000 meters. Talk about reaching for the stars. But why this remote, inhospitable locale, you ask? Well, hold on to your space helmets because this desert oasis offers something truly unique. Over 320 clear nights a year, free from the interference of pesky city lights. It's like having a front row seat to the greatest cosmic show on Earth. Now let's talk numbers, shall we? With a jaw-dropping price tag of nearly $1.5 billion, this project is no small feat. And get this, construction began not with a ceremonial stone, but with a bang. Quite literally. Explosives were used to level the summit of Mount Amazonas, paving the way for this monumental endeavor. Fast forward to today, and we're witnessing history in the making as the ELT takes shape before our very eyes. From the massive concrete slab forming its foundation to the towering dome that will house its cutting-edge technology, every detail is meticulously crafted to withstand the harsh conditions of the Atacama. Speaking of technology, let's talk mirrors. And no, we're not talking about the one in your bathroom. The ELT's primary mirror is a prototype of extraordinary proportions, measuring nearly 39 meters in diameter. That's bigger than any mirror currently in operation. And when it comes to collecting light, this bad boy puts even Galileo to shame, gathering a whopping 100 million times more light than the human eye. But the magic doesn't stop there. With 798 hexagonal segments composing its primary mirror, each meticulously crafted for maximum durability and performance, the ELT is poised to unveil the cosmos in unprecedented detail. And let's not forget about its second mirror, the widest of its kind globally, standing tall at over 60 meters high. This mirror is ready to capture the wonders of the universe in all their glory. Now brace yourselves for a journey through time and space, because the ELT isn't just about peering into the cosmos, it's about rewriting the history books. By amplifying our capacity to observe celestial phenomena by a factor of 5,000, this revolutionary telescope will allow us to journey back in time, unveiling the secrets of the universe as they unfolded eons ago. From the birth of stars to the formation of galaxies, the ELT is poised to uncover the mysteries of the cosmos like never before. And with its sights set on uncharted territories, who knows what wonders lie in wait? One thing's for sure, with the ELT leading the way, the universe is ours to explore. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.
Is it possible to sue a company for daring to shift away from its founding idealism? I never knew it was possible until Elon Musk, one of the world's richest men, filed a lawsuit against OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. According to Musk, OpenAI, specifically its founders Sam Altman and Greg Brockman, have abandoned the startup's original mission to develop artificial intelligence for the benefit of humanity and not for profit. Almost a decade ago, Musk, Altman and Brockman co-founded OpenAI, and in an interview a day after OpenAI officially opened, Altman told the world that he completely trusted Musk. So how come a decade later, Musk and Altman are locked in a public spat and looming legal battle? Is this truly a case of Musk's concern for humanity, or is there something more? Stay with us as we reveal to you the real reason why Elon Musk sued OpenAI. Over a decade ago, Sam Altman witnessed Musk's limitless ambition during a tour of SpaceX headquarters in Southern California, arranged by a colleague at Y Combinator. Altman, in his 20s at the time and having recently sold his first startup for a disappointing amount, was inspired by Musk, who was 14 years his senior, passionately discussing plans to send rockets to Mars. This experience left Altman with a newfound sense of determination. In 2014, Altman and Musk began exchanging emails about the risks of artificial intelligence, ultimately deciding that they should take charge if this potentially destructive technology became inevitable. And so, OpenAI was born, with Musk and Altman enlisting the help of AI scientist Ilya Sutskever and former Stripe Chief Technology Officer Greg Brockman as co-founders. And at its inception, OpenAI made it known to the public that it was created not for profit making, but for developing artificial intelligence in the way that is most likely to benefit humanity as a whole. To launch the company, Musk urged Sam Altman and the other founders to announce a $1 billion funding commitment to the public, an amount that far exceeded Altman's original plan. However, the group agreed and OpenAI was successfully launched. But 3 years later, trouble began to brew on the horizon as Musk began to get impatient and frustrated with the slow progress made by OpenAI in AI technology as compared to Google's DeepMind. In the end, Musk couldn't take it anymore, and in 2018 he proposed to bring OpenAI under his company Tesla. However, the group rejected his proposal, which made Musk decide to resign from the company and withdraw his $1 billion funding pledge. And according to Altman, Musk's decision forced OpenAI to seek alternative sources of funding from commercial backers like Microsoft. You would think that Musk's resignation from the company was the start of the feud between him and Altman, but on the contrary, after Musk left OpenAI, both of them continued to have a relatively good working relationship until the release of ChatGPT in 2023 and the rapid growth of OpenAI. Once ChatGPT was released, Musk and Altman began to criticize each other openly, with Altman once describing Musk as a jerk on journalist Kara Swisher's tech podcast, whose style he would never copy. Musk, for his part, never hesitated to blast at Altman whatever chance he got, and unlike everybody who's been wowed by ChatGPT, Musk has repeatedly criticized the chatbot and even went on to launch his own rival chatbot called Grok, which unfortunately has not received the same popularity as ChatGPT. The clash between the two finally reached its peak when Musk filed a lawsuit against OpenAI in a 35-page document detailing his account of the founding of OpenAI, as well as Musk's views on AI's danger to society. However, at the heart of the lawsuit lies Musk's claim that OpenAI violated an initial agreement to share its technology with the public and help humanity when the company took billions of dollars in investment from Microsoft and turned it into a profit-making company. Musk also claims that OpenAI has made significant strides in creating artificial general intelligence, AGI, referring to GPT-4, which, for Musk, poses perhaps the greatest existential threat we face today. What this means is that Musk believes that GPT-4 is an AI that can surpass human intelligence, but whether or not that's true, nobody knows. But the point is that Musk's suit against OpenAI would compel OpenAI to make its research and technology publicly accessible and prevent the startup from profiting from assets like GPT-4 to the benefit of Microsoft or any individual. In reaction to the lawsuit, OpenAI published a detailed blog post on its site featuring multiple emails supposedly exchanged among Musk, Altman, Brockman, and OpenAI co-founder and chief scientist Ilya Sutskever from 2015 to 2018. And guess what the emails revealed? Those emails showed that Musk knew and agreed with OpenAI's plan to create products to make money for their goal of building artificial general intelligence for the benefit of humanity. It also suggested Musk was okay with OpenAI being more secretive about their work to protect against misuse of their AI. The company's response accuses Musk, who launched his own generative AI company just last year, of professional jealousy, which may just be the appropriate term for the situation because the case is weak, as many legal scholars have pointed out. According to them, it's not very clear whether the court will agree with Musk that his discussions with Sam Altman about setting up a lab that's not for profit but for the good of humanity constitute a binding contract. One scholar, Andrew Stoltman, a securities lawyer and adjunct professor at Northwestern University Law School, called these kinds of discussions illusory promises, which unfortunately for Musk cannot be legally enforced in a court of law. Another scholar, Noah Feldman, a Harvard University legal scholar, noted that Musk's supposed contract contains a hole you can drive a truck through, and if there is no contract, then Musk probably doesn't have standing to sue, and his case could well be thrown out of court. So if this is such a weak case, why did Elon Musk decide to bring it up? Well, if there's one thing everybody knows about Musk, it's that he loves to pick a fight, and he has a history of getting himself into contentious lawsuits, which he sometimes wins. Besides, as one of the richest people in the world with a net worth of over $200 billion, Musk can afford to spend any amount of money in a legal battle against someone he feels has betrayed him. And he's made no secret that he feels betrayed by Altman. So, if his suit can eliminate a competitor, or at least divert their attention and incur financial losses that could otherwise be used to challenge him, why not? It's also likely that Musk hopes to use the suit to push OpenAI to disclose more information about its operations and how its business objectives have evolved in recent years. Another interesting aspect of Musk's suit is his claim that OpenAI's GPT-4 model is itself artificial general intelligence, meaning that the AI has intelligence that surpasses human intelligence. But is this claim correct? Musk certainly believes his claim, and among his complaints about OpenAI, he stated that since the company's board refused to tell the public that GPT-4 is AGI, which is supposed to be their responsibility under the company's charter, the board has failed in its duty and violated that clause in the charter. Still referencing OpenAI's charter, which states that under the terms of the company's strategic partnership with Microsoft, no AGI system should be commercialized by the tech giant, Musk added that OpenAI has commercialized GPT-4 by sharing it with Microsoft. The question now is GPT-4 truly AGI? Only a few people agree with Musk, and this brings us to an interesting thought, which is currently there seems to be no agreement on what artificial general intelligence is, and no basis to judge the point where an AI is up to par with human intelligence. So if the only result of Musk's lawsuit prompts clearer definitions and benchmarks for intelligence and AGI, it could be deemed worthwhile. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.